Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm a Leo as well, so this is why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross-watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. So let's get started. Today I'll be using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. And I'll be reading for January, the year 2021. January 2021. Did I say 221? 2020. Ooh, I like this card. For Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leos, January 2021. Leos, the best advice you can give for us Leos, or any messages that can really help Leos at this time, please. I'm actually going to be doing this a little bit differently than I normally do. If this is your first time here, this will be news to you. But for some of the people who've been here before, I am going to be doing things a little bit different, and I'm trying to make the videos a little shorter, so that way you can it'll be a little bit easier for us to get I want to make these shorter so that way I can reach more of you. And it was also requested that I make them shorter, so I'm going to try to make these videos shorter. Okay, 2021, January, what's it going to be like for us Leos? Leos needs some guidance. Please help the Leos. Okay. Actually, I'm going to spread these babies out and randomly pick. Okay. So for the month of January. Alright, so we start off the month of January with a great deal of passion. A lot of people are inspired by the new year, it being 2021, saying goodbye to 2020. You know, Happy New Year, everyone. It's just one of those things. We have this incredible belief that 2021 is going to be better. And are we right about that? I'm not so sure. It's going to be different, but we will have our struggles. However, right now what we're trying to do is find what makes you happy and how can you have the things that make you happy if you don't already have them. Like, what's missing? And this is, based on the Hermit here, just trying to find his way, through the light and figure things out, and try to figure out why, not so much why, but try to figure out what makes you happy and how can all of this work. How can all of the things that you know and you've been studying and that you've been working on, how can it actually work for you and be a part of your happiness? looking for solutions is what I'm also getting. Looking for solutions. It's been a long time, like, looking for these solutions, like how to make everything work. And then we have the Hierophant, which really talks about a commitment to something. It could be a marriage, or it could be a dedication you have to a project or institution. We're going to find out a little bit more about that, but that Hierophant is really also talking about belief too. I'm just going to call upon and ask on that card, the Hierophant. Staying strong, belief. It has to do with your beliefs. And your beliefs concerning money and managing money. Okay, so you're playing around and toying around with the idea of different belief systems surrounding money and how maybe you make money, how money is coming in, or even discovering a new financial stream, if you will, a new income stream. This is something that you've been thinking about and been looking into. We have here the card of assessment. You're assessing what's going on. You're assessing what you have. You're counting your assets so that way you can see, like, how will this work for me? Who do I have on my team? You know, do I have a writer? Do I have a web designer? You're looking at your assets. If you have no assets, you're looking at what little you have. Hey, I have the tools here to create my own X, Y, and Z. There's a lot going on here as far as, like, planning. And as far as I know, January is not going to be the kind of month that you want to launch something new. Maybe even test out something new, but not really even test, like play around with some ideas and see how they catch on. But if you've already got something going on that started in December and you're working on it, beautiful, fine. That's only going to increase what you've already been doing. That's great. But as far as coming up with new, like, oh, I'm going to launch this on January 1st, it might get some pushback. It might get some pushback, and that is just because we're just not aligned yet. The entire planet is not aligned yet to receive something brand new with open arms at the very time, you know, especially in the beginning of January. There will be some pushback. There will be some pushback to anything new happening in January. Like, some people will like the idea, some people will hate the idea. Then we're looking at the happiness card. Like, that's what Leos are working towards, a happy future. Happiness with family. This is also a family card. You want to either you want your family to be happy, or you want to build a family. You want to have a family. Let's look into the family a little bit more and see. Okay, so this is telling me that there's somebody here, or quite a few of you, that are independent and separated from, like, a family. And you're manifesting something here. You're manifesting something here. What are Leo's manifesting? Judgment. Leos are manifesting a brand new start. A brand new start. a redo or a reboot. A reboot is what I'm getting. And we go here to this like wanting to leave a situation. Interesting. The Leos want to start over fresh, and here's the card for like wanting to leave, essentially. There's a feeling of feeling trapped. There's a lot of games and game playing and power plays and winning at all costs going on. Feeling very sorry for oneself, not feeling like you're confident enough to get the things that you need. And I get this partnership card. So this may be talking about some people like breaking ties with a relationship that they have. It could be with a workplace relationship. It could be a romantic relationship or marriage. And then we have the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, which is based on this, it looks like there's going to be some sort of conversation that happens. A releasing of truth in that conversation. Now, one thing about the truth card, or anything to do with the truth, sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes it cuts, and it cuts deep. And I don't think that the Sword of Truth could be someone revealing something to you and giving you information, but it also could be you speaking about something you've never spoken before that has bothered you for a long time. Now, whenever you get into the speaking portion, I'm getting a warning sign that beware that your words can hurt. It can hurt another person's feelings if you haven't thought about the words and you didn't choose them wisely. Okay, some miscommunications can happen, and some like downright negative responses can happen. Understand that sometimes when you say things that there are consequences to it, that it's not just, easy going. So, but the thing is that sometimes the truth can set you free. And whatever this is talking about is really going to take time, patience, and also understanding. It's going to take empathy. It's going to take a lot more than just like saying what you have to say and getting it off your chest, but it's going to take like also listening to the other side and presenting yourself with mindfulness to others as well. Then the Queen of Cups is really talking about emotions that could be stemming from this, what happens here, getting the truth out and releasing your emotions. And again, it's how it's handled that is going to be the key factor for whether this is good or bad. And you have complete control over that. Okay? Thank you so very much for watching, supporting, and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so for Leo Intuitive Tarot readings. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be the very first to know when my next video gets posted. Many blessings to you, my awesome Leos! And remember, this channel is for you and you alone.